Hi there, my name is Jay with CompuMatter, and in this video we're going to teach you how to VPN into your server using your iPad or your iPhone. Okay, let's move forward with the first thing. We're going to need the VPN software running on your iOS device, and that's called Openvpn. So open up your apps or applications. Search for Openvpn Connect is the one we're looking for. You'll see that on the left-hand side. Go ahead and click the arrow cloud or the Get button, whichever it is for you. And that'll download the software. Go ahead and open that up when you're finished. For the first one, we're going to choose Don't Allow. And for the second one, we will have to agree. Openvpn is going to ask for either a URL to the configuration file or the file itself. We're going to use the file and show you how that's done. So let's show you what that looks like. Your server administrator or us will have to send you your VPN configuration file, and usually that's going to come in the form of a link like you see here, which you would then just click on to download. Okay, answer yes to go ahead and downloading this in this case, and we'll click the little download icon in the top right corner. Click the actual file that you've downloaded. It's going to open what looks like a black screen with a little bit of info on it, but in the top right corner you have an open with icon. And go ahead and choose Openvpn. Alright, now click the add button in the lower left corner. That's going to add this profile to the program that we've just imported. And here we're told that the profile was successfully imported. We now need to add the username and password that you've been given to access the server in the files and folders you have permission to access. Saving the password will only present a security risk if you've got more than one person using the same login on this device. And we are going to leave Connect After Import unchecked. Okay, now in the top right corner, let's go ahead and click your Add button to add this profile to Openvpn. We must choose Allow to let Openvpn add those configurations. And you need to supply your credentials, whether they be Touch ID or by entering your password for this device. Yes, we need to allow Openvpn to enable the connection. And you can see we're connected. We now have a direct connection to your server from your Apple device. Let's go ahead and close Openvpn. Anything else you've got open? Now, nothing's changed on your screen. VPN just makes the connection alive so they can talk to each other. Next step we need to do is get Microsoft Office installed, which by the way is a free program for your iPad or iPhone, so that we can open the files and folders from the server. We'll start by opening up your apps or applications, searching for Office. Okay, and make sure you don't select your Microsoft 365 or any subscription or trial. You want this one in the top right-hand corner. Go ahead and click the Download or Get button and open it once it's downloaded. Yes to get started, then next, decline for optional data, but that's up to you. Okay, and finally, not now. I don't really care if I miss anything. Create and edit documents. That will open the Office program, but we're going to go ahead and close it. We don't need it right now. Okay, now let's move on to files and folders, the things that you're going to be accessing on the server itself. Double click or click on the files icon, and then click Files once it opens to get to its parent, and then click that little three-dot menu just to the right of the word Files. And finally, click Connect to Server. Now we're going to enter in the phrase ServerMatter, all one word. Click Connect. Finally, enter in the username and password assigned to you by your server administrator to access your server. This is going to determine what files and folders are made available to you. Go ahead and click Next when you're finished, and watch the magic happen. Just like that, all the files and folders that you've been given permission to access on your server are made immediately available to you. Let's go ahead and click on one of them. You see very quickly all the files and folders, subfolders. Let's go ahead and test the Microsoft Office integration now. I'm going to double click on a spreadsheet example that I've created for this tutorial. It immediately opens the Office app. There's our spreadsheet. We can go ahead and edit it. I'm going to add a couple of S's at the end of that field so that we can verify it. Click the checkbox to save it and the left arrow to back out of the document itself when I'm done. And then I'll go ahead and close the Office app. Now, let's see if that actually worked. We'll go back into Files via VPN. Open the spreadsheet again. That will open automatically in the Office document, and lo and behold, we have our S's. So work like a charm. Okay, now let's say you wanted to disconnect your VPN and no longer be attached to the server. Go ahead and click on your Openvpn icon. Simply toggle that button from the right to the left. It asks you if you want to disconnect. You say yes, and you're disconnected. Done. We can test that by clicking on one of the folders in the VPN. It goes to loading, will not connect. You want to reconnect, open, click the toggle from left to right, and you're back in business. And as long as that's connected, you can view your files and folders.